packages on time for the holidays can be a worry for consumers. But have you ever thought about what it takes to run a district for one of the largest shipping companies in the world? After hearing about what FedEx managing directors have to go through in order to keep Peak running smoothly, you will see what all it takes to be in management at FedEx. I will inform you today on how important November and December are to FedEx and how greatly it can affect the employees and management of FedEx. Let me begin by explaining the experiences of Terry Reeves becoming a managing director. Terry was with FedEx for 30 years before retiring to spend time with her family and to help in the community. Terry was a managing director for 15 years. She started as a courier, worked her way up to operation managers, then became a senior manager, and after 15 years, she finally became a managing director. Terry also had to move her way up in order to run the second largest district in the country, being the Dallas Metro District. According to Terry, FedEx managing director duties include legal and successful operations of 26 stations and aircraft ramps across Texas and Oklahoma, ensure on-time delivery and pickups, and ensure 23 flights on time, all while being within guidelines of aircraft laws and DOT laws. Since Terry has experienced 30 peak seasons with FedEx, I asked her to define peak season for us. According to Terry, peak season is the week before Thanksgiving until the end of December. This all requires special planning to ensure best customer service and on-time delivery and pickup. Peak is the busiest time of the year for FedEx, which means employees work overtime, rental trucks are purchased, and special operations for pickups are scheduled. This requires managing directors to plan for a 50% higher volume, according to Terry. Managing directors during peak can work up to 50% more hours than they do in a normal day. That can make for 18-hour days. It's a great balancing act to manage schedules and not waste time, according to Terry. The peak season is also very competitive for managing directors, as they must compete with other shipping companies, and the largest shipping competitor is United Parcel Services for FedEx. This graph is based on an article called Hauling Holidays by Adrian Schofield. This shows the millions of packages sent through the Federal Express and UPS systems of the peak season of 2007. This visual is to show the increase in volume, which, as stated before, causes the managing director to become very busy. Since there is such an increase in volume and in income, the employees become greatly affected along with the management of FedEx. During peak season of 2013, according to the NBC News on December 26, UPS and FedEx were struggling to get their packages delivered. FedEx claimed it was an extraordinary event, while UPS apologized for the delays. This year, online service sales increased by 10%, according to NBC. In 2013, weather was bad throughout the whole United States. When weather is bad, it greatly affects the managing director because they must schedule the station's operations for bad weather. By now you can see that the managing directors as well as employees of Federal Express are very busy during peak season. Being in the shipping business during the holidays can be a complicated job for managing directors because they must work late, keep up with packages, and make sure that customer service is excellent, all while performing daily tasks. On top of doing all these things, they must keep up with competitors and solve problems if there is any delays. This is what FedEx managing directors must do in order to keep FedEx on top.